Hi, welcome to markcyclerepairs.com. Today we're having a quick look at this Sram SX rear mech and the problems you get with it. I've got this customer here has had this on their brand new Cannondale bike they had for about 3 or 4 months now, and they've been using it commuting, and one day it developed a bit of a clunk, and since then hasn't shifted right, plus the chain broke, and I've just put a new chain on it and tried to set it up, but it's very hard to get it to work properly, and it just never lines up, especially on these smaller 2 cogs. And what you notice if you look closely is there's an enormous amount of play in the derailleur itself. There's a huge amount of flex, which you wouldn't expect in a derailleur that's only, you can see it there as well, it's only a few months old. And this joint here at the top moves a lot as well, especially when you're moving it. You can see it really rocks on its pivot, and it's really not very good, to be honest. Let me just put my glove on, then I'll probably try and do it properly for you. Yeah, so I'll try and wiggle it properly now. You can see there's a huge amount of play in this joint at the top here. It's quite hard to demonstrate it on the video, but there is quite a lot of play in that specific joint, and basically it means that it doesn't work particularly well. So I've had to resort to getting a new one, and here's the new one. Sram SX 12-speed mech. As I normally do, I'll pop it on the scales, see what weight we get. 340 grams. It's not too bad considering it's such a large one, and this is the cheapest 12-speed one they do. And gets a lot of mixed reviews this, but as you can see, straight out of the box, there's no side-to-side, hardly any side-to-side play in the jockey wheel, and I think the top one's normal, but the bottom one is the same as the chainring, where you get the narrow and wide teeth. It alternates between the wide tooth and the narrow one, like you get on the front cog. And just to illustrate, here on this one, this jockey wheel has got loads of play considering it's not that old, which is really not helping with the thing. And also this part here, where the cable goes in, catches on the it catches on here where the jockey wheel is. I have to try and bend it a bit straighter, but it's not great, so I'll stick the new one on and see if it works. Check back in a minute. Hi, welcome back. I've now put the new derailleur on, as you can see. An interesting fact, I don't know if you can see there, but it still does catch on the gear thing here. The brand new one just about catches on the gear feeder thing still, which is not very good design by SRAM. To get it to set up perfectly with the going into the smallest cog, it has to touch there. So it's not particularly good design, but anyhow, it all works now. and it's very fiddly to set up this one with a 12 speed. You have to get the this screw exactly right to see how far back this is, otherwise it just doesn't change properly. You have to make sure the gap between there is not too big. So I'll just change the gears a bit and illustrate that for you. It's easiest to do when I get it in the big cog. When you have it in the largest ring here, this gap in between the two here has got to be quite small, because if you have this too far back it won't change smoothly. If you have it too far forward it will catch on these, so it's very sensitive to that, which is this screw here, and even then it's still never always 100% perfect. There's just too much variation in this 12 speed one. But now we've got the new chain in the new derailleur. It's all working good as new again. Just a shame that these wear out so fast, which is what all the reviews say online. It's very poor quality for such an expensive rear derailleur. But yeah, I wouldn't expect you to, if you use your bike a lot, to make it last too long. So if you do ever replace it, it's always worth thinking about the upgraded one, which has got slightly better bits, less plastic bits and more metal bits. So yeah, that's what the 12 speed SRAM's like. Alright, thanks for watching, see you next time on markcyclerepairs.com.